Welcome to day 27 of the 30-day wholesaling challenge on how to make $25K a month reverse speed wholesaling. So guys, in this video, I'm going to explain the simple process of a reverse speed wholesaling. I'm going to show you what it is. I'm going to show you the reverse process we're going to do, and most importantly, show you the marketing mediums that you can apply to this strategy. But before I get into it, do me a favor, make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button so more people just like you can find the truth on wholesaling. Reverse speed wholesaling. The key here is speed. I didn't say slow. I didn't say in forward motion. You've got to understand this method only works with speed, so you've got to move quickly when you do the process. So what this is, instead of doing the normal process where you go out and you find your motivated seller, you market to them, you meet with them, you get an appointment. Some of your deals stick and some of them are like borderline, meaning they're decent deals, but it's not meeting your price minimum requirement. And this is where you can do reverse speed wholesaling and take down those deals you normally would not buy. Let's face it, guys, if you don't get a great discount on a wholesale deal, there's no point in putting it under contract. But sometimes you get the right property in the right area and there's a high demand for it, but the margin's very little. So say you wanted to buy a property for 100 grand and that was like the most you could offer for it and they won't come off like 106, 107. I'm going to show you how to use this strategy and potentially put this deal together. Now here's the really cool part about reverse speed wholesaling is you basically, so if I can show you how to do the deals that you normally wouldn't do, how to do them quickly and eliminate your risk, then you need to watch this video on reverse speed wholesaling. Just like I said, instead of going to the motivated seller first, to use this strategy, you need to find it and go out and find cash buyers. In fact, this is probably the most important fundamentals of doing reverse speed wholesaling. You have to build a quality list. Now notice I didn't say quantity, I said quality cash buyer list, because the cash buyers is what puts the speed into this technique. How do I do it? You're gonna go out and find cash buyers. The ones I want you to find are the typical ones that are already buying properties for cash. The next favorite way to find them is working with realtors that work with cash buyers. These realtors only work with cash buyers. And I know what you're saying, Rick, I thought I wasn't supposed to work with realtors. In this technique, you can. How do you find them? They show up to auctions. You can actually find them on MLS data and you can find them through listrei.com or dmzack.com. Just look for cash buyers in the last 6 months. Those are typically the best one. Yes, you're going to pay a realtor, but here's the secret. On average, they pay 10 to 15% more than what you already get on your wholesale deals. So the realtors pay for themselves. You get rid of the drama. And once again, they give you speed. Why? Their buyers are already vetted, they're ready to go, and these realtors aren't going to work with pretenders. Use these types of buyers, they are critical. You have to have the speed aspect. The last one you can get is from your title company. That's right, your title company knows all the great cash buyers. Title companies will give you the ultimate speed. It's all about building the relationship. But guys, you have to build the cash buyer. This is what builds the speed in the reverse wholesaling. Remember, we're doing it in reverse process. So once I have these people locked, loaded, and ready to go, it's simply now a matter of putting a great wholesale deal together. Now, what I want you to do are two simple techniques to go out and find motivated sellers quickly. The key word here is speed, fast, quick. And direct mail is not going to work on this. You can do cold calling, don't get me wrong. But like if you really want to move fast, the first one I'm going to use is driving for dollars. Let's shorten it up here. This is the art of just going out and finding ugly houses, writing down the address. You can use dmzack.com. Just get the information. You got to go out and get a lot of leads. How many are you going to get? I'm going to get anywhere from 150 to 300. Guys, once you get these, you can get going. The second one, you're just going to do reverse driving for dollars. And then this is taking your government list, specifically your tax delinquencies, your code violations, putting sticky notes on the door, and just getting them to call you back. It works wonders. Once again, I would like you to do between 150 and 300. I know I'm running out of room here. These two techniques alone will drive the leads. All you got to do is work through them and find the ones. If you can take them down a regular wholesaling deal, that's fine, but the odds, the majority of them, they're going to want too much to make it work. And then this is where you're going to go back up here to your cash buyers list. So let me show you the process in order since we've written it down here. Once again, guys, reverse speed wholesaling. Cash buyer list, and it's got to be quality. It's got to be loaded and it's got to be ready to go. You have to do this first. The next method is you are going to go out and use your marketing mediums, specifically driving for dollars and then reverse driving for dollars. And these you're going to use your government list. I told you code violations and tax delinquencies. Now, once you have a deal that's going to be close, say the seller wants 150 and they're not going to move from it. You figured out your MAO on the property, your MAO was 140 and you can't go above it. I respect it. I think it's a smart decision. I don't enter into contracts where I just can't make the numbers work. But what I'm going to do is basically, I'm going to leave that appointment. I'm going to build amazing rapport. I don't actually write a contract, or you can write a contract with a short inspection period, sometimes 30 days or less. And then you go through your cash buyers and say, listen, I got a 322 over on 5th Street. It's about 1,200 square feet. And go, listen, I think I can get it to you like around like 158.5. Now, if you've built a relationship with your cash buyers and you've conditioned them to make fast decisions, they're going to come back. So my cash buyer now is going to come back and probably counter offer. So if the seller's at 150, the cash buyer says, listen, I can pay 155 because it doesn't meet your threshold, doesn't mean you can't go out and find a cash buyer. This is pulling it out reverse. By doing that, you can easily pocket 5K. And listen, if you can do 5 deals just like that, times 5, that's an easy 25K a month. I do this all the time. Guys, a lot of our deals are just not going to meet the minimum threshold, but there are buyers out there chomping at the bit. Now, it is a smaller profit. Here's the good news. You could do more deals like that 25K. The bad news is they're going to be smaller margins than your regular wholesaling deals. But remember, you are basically taking the risk and eliminating it. Because I'm going to go out and basically get a commitment from the cash buyer. You can even have them pre-sign either a purchase and sales agreement or an assignment of contract even before you have a contract. Why? I want to test their commitment because I don't want to go write an overpriced contract. It's a waste of time. Most new wholesalers start out doing that. By doing it reverse, you've got to make sure you're not selling to other wholesalers because they're going to go around you. Find quality cash buyers, use your title company, use the cash buyer realtors, and pull data through listrei.com or dmzack.com to get the best cash buyers you can. You got to have control of your cash buyers. Don't give them the address until you get some sort of commitment in writing on the contract. Remember, some of them are going to beg for it. Don't fall for it. If you guys want to reverse and pull out 25K a month, I want you to consider using the reverse speed wholesaling method. It works, and mostly it eliminates your risk, and now you can focus on doing those deals where they just don't quite meet the minimum standards. And here's the last little tip I'll give you. You can get your cash buyers to bid it up a little bit, and usually if I can get the seller just to come down 2 to 5 grand, now you can put potentially what a 5K deal was, and you can make it 10K. Get the seller to come down a little bit, get your cash buyer to come up a little bit. That's what reverse speed wholesaling is. But remember, we have to do it in reverse order. Guys, if you want to learn more on how to do techniques just like this, go over to freewholesaling.com. Listen, if you got value from today's video, please smash that like button and hit that subscribe button so more people can find out about the wholesaling challenge. This is day 27 of the 30-day wholesaling challenge on how to pocket 25K from reverse wholesaling. This is Rick Gannon, and I'll see you in the next video right after this.